Hey guys, my name is Nathan, and today I'm going to be elaborating on the reasons why there's a shortage of Asian American musicians / entertainers in the US today. First reason we have is history. The first event I mentioned happened in 1876 when the US went into a depression. Americans back then were very quick to point their fingers towards the Chinese for taking their jobs. But fun fact, statistics now show that in 1876, the Chinese population took about 20% of California's workforce and only about 0.02% of the whole population in the country back then. The second event is when Congress passed the Chinese Exclusion Act in 1882, which meant that Chinese immigration was completely banned for the next 6 years. Following this event led to Japanese, Indians, and Koreans taking over the Chinese's jobs, such as fishing, farming, factory jobs, railroad constructions, etc. The fourth event, going down again, is a complete expulsion of Asian immigrants from the US. This basically denied citizenship and naturalization. It prevented immigrants from marrying Caucasians or owning land even in 1924. And lastly, we have World War II. This event had a high number of deaths from both sides, but most importantly, it had affected the US's attitude towards the Asian community. This is when concentration camps began, and it completely stripped Asian Americans of their dignity, property, and liberty. So history overall has been very shaky and intense between Americans and Asian Americans. The next reason we have is career paths. The first point is that it is a clear realization that Asian Americans represent more in the medical or engineering field compared to the entertainment business. The next point is that factors such as family desires, discrimination, and lack of role models influence Asians whenever it comes to careers. Personally, I am a Filipino, and I can relate to the family desire section. My mom was very strict on my career path. She was still very strict about it till I was 20 years old, but I'm 23 years old now. She wanted me to become a doctor / nurse because of the decent income that comes with those careers. But I believe that this family desire or pressure section is extremely toxic because they don't consider an individual's well-being, essentially, right? It's literally all about money. So that is all I have, and thank you guys so much.